August 17th, August 30th New Style, the memory of the Holy Martyr Myron. Saint Myron was a presbyter in Achaia during the reign of the impious Emperor Decius. The governor of that region was Antipater. Saint Myron came from a noble and wealthy family. He was very meek by nature, always harboring a warm love for God and people in his heart, and led a life pleasing to God. One day, on the feast of the Nativity of Christ, Governor Antipater entered the Christian church to seize the Christians gathered for prayer and to subject them to torture. Seeing this, Saint Myron was filled with zeal. He rebuked the governor forcefully and reproached him. For this, he was seized by order of the governor and subjected to severe tortures. He was hung on a tree and scraped with an iron comb. Then he was scorched by fire. Finally, he was thrown into a furnace that was intensely heated and was emitting terrifying flames. At that moment, fire came out of the furnace and burned 150 of the impious governor's servants standing nearby. But the saint remained unharmed by the grace of Christ, and standing in the midst of the furnace, he blessed God. At the same time, holy angels were seen in the furnace, standing around the saint in the fire and cooling the furnace. When the furnace cooled and the saint emerged unscathed, the governor began to force him to worship idols. When the saint did not comply with this impious command, the governor ordered his skin to be stripped and cut into strips from shoulders to feet. The holy martyr, taking one strip from himself, threw it into the governor's face. Then he was again scraped with iron nails on his bare body and later given to be eaten by beasts. However, he suffered no harm from them. Then Governor Antipater, seeing himself shamed in everything by the Christ-bearer Myron, was filled with anger and rage and killed himself with his own hands. Thus the impious man perished with a noise, giving his vile soul to demons and hell for eternal torment. The holy martyr was taken to the city of Cyzicus and here died, being beheaded, giving his holy soul into the hands of God. Thus, receiving the crown of martyrdom, he entered into the joy of his Lord. On the same day, the memory of the holy martyrs Paul and Juliana, his sister, is celebrated. Their memory is celebrated on the 4th day of the month of March. On the same day, the memory of the holy martyrs Thyrsus, Lucius, and their companions is celebrated. Their memory is also celebrated on the 14th day of December.